Hello, you're watching the News Bulletin. From another headlines as usual.
Top legislator begins working visit to European Parliament and Belgium. Bamboo to operate first demo direct flight to US in late September. And Vietnam's documentary to be screened at International Film Festival.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ began his visit to Belgium on September 8th. The visit is expected to create a new impetus to enhance bilateral relations.
Chairman of the National Assembly Vương Đình Huệ arrived at the Maasbracht Airport in Brussels on September 8th, beginning his working visit to the European Parliament and Belgium. The visit is made at the invitation of the President of the European Parliament, David Sassoli. The visit by the top Vietnamese legislator is aimed at implementing the foreign policy put forward by the 13th National Party Congress, contributing to strengthening the relations between Vietnam and the European Union and between Vietnam and Belgium.
Earlier, the top Vietnamese legislator Vương Đình Huệ had a number of activities as part of his trip to Austria to attend the 5th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ held meetings with Deputy Speaker of the House of Commons of the UK, Eleanor Lying, President of the Italian Chamber of Deputies, Roberto Fico, President of the Chamber of Deputies of Chile, Diego Alfredo Pausen-Kerr, and Speaker of the House of Representatives of India on Billa on the occasion of his trip to attend the 5th World Conference of Speakers of Parliament in Vienna, Austria. The Vietnamese legislative leader thanked the countries for their solidarity and support to Vietnam during national defense, construction and development, as well as timely assistance in the country's current COVID-19 fight. He affirmed Vietnam's commitments to strengthen relationship with the countries in many areas. For their part, the foreign legislative leaders pledged to strengthen bilateral ties with Vietnam and continue to assist Vietnam during its renewal, development and international integration course, including in accessing more COVID-19 vaccine supply sources. They also committed to strengthening collaboration with Vietnam in international and regional issues, including parliamentary cooperation. In the meetings, Chairman Huệ and the foreign legislative leaders agreed on the importance of international law, including the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea 1982, to the protection of maritime and aviation security, safety and freedom, as well as the settlement of disputes through peaceful methods. They underlined the need to strengthen bilateral cooperation, including among parliaments, in dealing with international and regional issues.
National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huě's visit to Europe and Belgium on September 8 to 9th will create a new impetus to push bilateral relations to a new height, especially in the context that the COVID-19 pandemic is hampering high-level delegation exchanges. Vietnamese ambassador to Belgium and head of Vietnam's delegation to the EU, Nguyễn Văn Thảo, made the remarks during an interview with the Vietnam News Agency.
Thảo affirmed that the EU is a very important partner of Vietnam in all fields, with the two sides establishing diplomatic relations 50 years ago and having achieved many encouraging achievements.
This reflected too through the signings of partnerships and cooperations agreement, the EU to Vietnam Free Trade Agreements, the EU to Vietnam Investments Protections Agreements, and the 8 dialogue frameworks between the two sides.
Regarding the Vietnam-Belgium relations, the diplomat said that Vietnam is also an important partner of Belgium as the two countries set up strategic partnership in agriculture, the field that has great contributions to their development.
We need to take measures to promote the relationships with Belgium in a more substantive and effective manners for both sides.
Belgium is one of the leading European countries in renewable energy, green energy, sustainable development, and has strengths in logistics, transportation, and accreditation. Therefore, cooperating with the country, Vietnam can go on the right track towards the development of renewable energy, green energy, and sustainable development, and can step up exports, he added.
Chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee, Đỗ Văn Chiến, held a phone talk with Wang Yang, Chairman of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference on September 8th.
Chairman of the Central Committee of Vietnam for the Land Front, Đỗ Văn Chiến, thanked to the Chinese party, state and people for providing COVID-19 vaccines for Vietnam. He said this timely and valuable support, showing solidarity and mutual assistance between two countries. Chiến said he hoped that cooperation between the Vietnam for the Land Front and the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference would continue to be promoted, contributing to strengthening the neighborly relationship and comprehensive cooperation between two parties, states and peoples. Chairman Wang Yang agreed with Chiến assessment on bilateral relations between two countries. The two sides agreed upon enhancing cooperation between China's top political advisory body and the Vietnam for the Land Front Central Committee, especially in promoting the exchange among their chapters in border areas.
Hanoi sets a target of controlling COVID-19 by September 15 and giving at least one shot of COVID-19 vaccine to all its residents from 18 years old.
A dispatch sent from Chairman of the Municipal People's Committee Chu Ngọc Anh to localities across the capital city on September the 6th clarified that the city will conduct COVID-19 testing on all locals by September the 12th. To this end, Hanoi will apply the principle of dividing the city into different zones depending on the level of risk to take suitable pandemic control measures for each zone. Under the document, the city leader also asked localities to give optimal conditions for locals to maintain their normal activities, ensuring social welfare and major demands for people. Localities were also requested to guide people, businesses, and agencies to maintain safe operations and production in line with pandemic prevention and control regulations, thus avoiding the disruption of production chains. The Municipal Department of Planning and Investment was assigned to coordinate with relevant agencies to build plans to recover and boost economic development following the city's COVID-19 control progress.
Saigon bao dung, Saigon's tolerance, giúp tôi happy, and Vietnam ơi cố lên, fighting Vietnam, and thousands of other applications have helped mobilize various resources to join the national effort to fight COVID-19.
With available technology infrastructure and human resources, tech company SavvyU has established kitchens in Ho Chi Minh City that can supply thousands of meals each day to migrant workers and people in difficult circumstances.
Is less than direct.
People can access Vietnam ơi cố lên applications to buy certain numbers of meals. The money they pay funds the wages of our cooks, and the meals are delivered to frontline workers and disadvantaged people. We are sharpening our focus on supporting the community.
In terms of money.
Sharing technology infrastructure, developing new applications, and providing support to experts count among measures from tech firms to help the community gain more weapons to stem out the COVID-19 pandemic soon.
Theo quan sát của tôi thì cộng đồng các doanh nghiệp công nghệ đang tham
The tech firm community is joining the country's fight against COVID-19. The tech solutions have IT engineers and volunteers, not only in Vietnam but also around the world, participate in many projects at the same time.
Việt Nam cũng như là trên thế giới có thể cùng một lúc.
Với cái công nghệ như vậy thì chúng tôi có thể tiếp cận.
Technologies like this have us gained access to resources and raise funds for the COVID-19 fight.
Mọi người sử dụng cái công nghệ như vậy.
A wide range of technologies that benefit the community have been given priority at this tough time to help Vietnam quickly defeat the pandemic.
Bamboo Airways will operate its first two-way demonstration flight on the Vietnam-US direct route on September 23rd.
Under a certificate granted by the U.S. Transportation Security Administration to Bamboo Airways, the airline will conduct 12 two-way flights on the route between September and November this year. The flights will take off and land in different airports of Vietnam, Nội Bài International Airport in Hanoi and Da Nang International Airport in Da Nang, and U.S., San Francisco and Los Angeles airports in California, Seattle-Tacoma Airport in Washington. The operation of the first demonstration flight is the first of a series of activities of Bamboo Airways in the U.S., including the signing of MOUs with San Francisco International Airport and Los Angeles International Airport, with the opening of a representative office in the U.S. and working sessions with Boeing and U.S. partners.
The Mid-Autumn Festival is only more than half a month away, but it has to find any shop selling traditional mooncakes on the streets in many cities and provinces, including Hanoi capital, due to social distancing measures to curb COVID-19 pandemic.
Instead, online sales are being carried out by businesses with a variety of products from the common to the high-end. During the pandemic, the buying power of consumers is limited, and this has strongly affected demand. Producers of mooncake brands have chosen to sell their products online and ship their goods directly to consumers. Traditional confectionery companies are promoting online sales through various e-commerce sites with diverse types and prices ranging tens of thousands to several hundred thousand Vietnamese dong for one cake. It is obviously a new and convenient shopping measure in pandemic time. However, authorities have warned online consumers to pay attention to the origin of products as well as food safety and hygiene.
A documentary produced by Vietnam News Agency's English newspaper Vietnam News will be screened at the International Film Festival next month.
Our main story is the discovery of 39 bodies in a
1
lorry
year on
container
the excess lorry tragedy, with a special production made to mark the anniversary of the deaths of 39 Vietnamese who perished as they tried to illegally enter the UK in October 2019. The documentary, which was screened on VNews TV to mark the anniversary of the tragedy, has been selected to feature at the 11th Pune International Short Film Festival in Maharashtra, India. This is not the first award the documentary has received. Earlier this year, it was given a special mention laurel by the Asia Southeast Short Film Festival. Now, in its 11th year, the Pune Short Film Festival attracts hundreds of entries from around the world, focusing on the opportunity creation for international filmmakers. Screenings will be held in the Western Indian city in October.
UNESCO office in Vietnam and the Center for Assistance and Development of Movie Talents under Vietnam Cinema Association will hold a course on non-profit film production, with the enrollment taking place from September 6 to 30th.
The On the Real Film Lab will be held virtually in October, aiming to provide basic knowledge for developing short film projects, find suitable production processes, and orient careers for young filmmakers. The course will be conducted online with the participation of many well-known domestic and foreign directors and filmmakers, including directors Phạm Ngọc Linh, Trương Minh Quý, Bùi Kim Quy, Triệt Đình Lê Minh, and Thai director and film producer Pimpaka Toria. To join the course, young filmmakers should submit proposals for a feature film, documentary, or hybrid project. Each selected project will have a maximum of 2 team members participating in the course. During the course, trainees will study about the international film festival system, get an overview of domestic and international cinema, the updated new filmmaking trends, improved skills as well as directing and film production process. They also have a chance to learn from famous filmmakers. The course is part of the Emotions project that contributes to the promotion of networking and creative environment design for filmmakers by UNESCO and its partners, with support from Japanese Trust Fund.
And let's wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.